Welcome back to 2021, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745, and we are invading France. I'm recording this a little differently in that I'm live on YouTube. Tube here, it's not terribly different, I guess, but so we are invading. There's a lot of red here, but these are pinning attacks. This is going to bust through any moment, so that's going to do well, I think. I want to keep these units moving forward as much as I can. But I also don't really want to get them, all of them, into action right away. You to come through and then up here and those forces there. Shifted some. These guys should shift up to here. Engines from that. I don't really care at the moment too much. Let's just this is really the key right here. We're pushing through Arlen. I think maybe you should. New ace has entered the battlefield. Bernard Barkhorn. Don't know much about him. Most of those guys are showing up over here somewhere now. Sort of a super unit here. Let's get you. We have another one with. Well, yeah, Eric Hartman. Now I know a bit more about him. Equipment, good. Yeah, it's these forces that are dribbling in that are slowing me up. Out that I'm hoping to stop. I want that to happen. There we go. We're there at least. Now, now let's all these guys move, but we have another division there. Just not watching it close enough. Come on, pin the attack. Pin them. You two. Keep them pinned. You guys go, go, go. Good idea. They've broken, it looks like, there, so means that haven't attacked. Go, go, go. Important maybe before it's heavily reinforced. We'll see. Here. Info and okay. And up here. Oh, they're defending against what, these guys? They've run out of logs. Okay. Where am I? Supply. Here we are. Supply them. Mentioning supplies. Let's deal with this thing. Okay. Don't need that. Close. Oh, well, we'll do it here. Don't really want to lose trips to enemy subs, and we would eventually. I'll figure it out. Another Okay, lovely. Just what I don't need, but okay. Here now. Just into the theater. We'll sort you out later. Move you to rear area control. You did your duty of trying to pin these forces. Here. Um, yeah, I guess attack here. Let's see if we can make that out quickly. And well, 9 hours. Had a major victory here somewhere. Not that. Okay. I'm sure probably not. Villars. Okay, that just broke. Very good. That just worked. So now that's going to be a bit of a... Oh, the major defeat. Over here. Okay. Yeah, this. No. This attack there. Okay, it just defeated. Um, we're doing everything we can to keep these forces here moving as best we can. Here, I don't want them defending. Yeah, no worries. Okay. No, I'm not scientific about this, as I think you can tell. Let's sort of go by feel, looking at the units and what we got here. Hey, Harry, how you doing, my friend? I hope the new year's going to do well for you. Okay, looks like we're pushing our way through Sudan. Here. What are we doing? Okay, you can join that fight. You can push. Oh, oh, you're right. Oh, okay. They were attacking while you're attacking. Oh, well, good, I would say. Okay, you guys can attack, so you can move up, put those guys there, and you can come. Yeah, this is really slow in here. Okay, now that we've got here, you can push this way. Those guys will be just collapsing soon, hopefully. Trying to push me back across the Sudan. I don't think it'll work, but we'll see. Oh, no, not that we got all those across. You just come to here and then hit. We good, don't really celebrate New Year's that much. Yeah, me neither. Used to work a lot of New Year's in the past. It was fun enough, I guess. You're right here with it being one province deep. As long as they're able to do an attack, they're able to stop my progress. Not that they're defeating me or they're even doing much harm to me, just slowing me up. And here that these guys too. Yeah, that's 4. So that would be good for these guys to strike into. And these guys will just support the attack, so they'll stay there and hold the open. Well, yeah, this isn't World of Blaze. Reasons, Ari, I won't go into right now. That just it's not good. That I'm just not prepared switching over games at the moment. I know you're lobbying for Hoi 4, but today is a Hoi 3 day. Air support, yes, we're using some. Um, that one we're not, but we've been ground. Okay, that's we could shift that. I don't want. I want to. Don't want to use it over AA provinces. Don't need to use it up that way. I don't coordinate air support well. I'll admit that readily. I can do a better job of it. Pushed into here, good. Yeah, let's just keep cutting off aid going up to the Dutch up in Amsterdam. This attack here has taken long enough that they've been able to reinforce into Liège. But it's still going okay, I guess. I'm not stopping the attack. Already asked to join the Axis. Well, welcome aboard, guys. Now we have more friends down here. I'm sure that'll be a good choice. Joining the Axis will work out great. Yes, we will have oil now. Major victory, good. Oh, down here, yeah, we've been defending for a long time. Yeah, okay, what we need to do here is convoy routes to there. Let's cancel that so that we're just running supplies to here and using air supply. So they won't hopefully cut off too much, lose too many of our transport. I'm going to move you right back to that naval base. They seem to like coming there. Their army, okay. Odd, medium popularity, okay. Yeah, I want to cover this a little bit. Some of the changes. And we want to start. They have now increased these. I'm not sure exactly what version they increased all these in, but as you get more and more of the core access countries, you can see down here, um, somewhere in here, maybe it's up here. I don't know. Where's core access here? Oh, here. Okay. So you got the you can hover over here to see what nations caused it, but these are the effects. National revolt risk, supply throughput, ruling party support, more oil, energy, and whatnot, and all these. So it really does help you out. And because we got the oil refinery down here, right there, we now get 15% more oil. So that will help greatly. But for now, we don't need to worry about resources. We've got lots of all resources, and we're going to get even more once we take out the Netherlands, Belgium, and France. Basically, more resources than we can handle, literally. We don't have an effort. Yes, we have it. Hacking. Don't like it. And Jaeger division shattered, hacking down into here. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Vienna diktat. Okay, we're gonna do that. Keep Hungary happy. Piss off Romania. What can they do about it? They're being squeezed between two possible. Okay, we lost destroyer and a motor torpedo boat. They lost a destroyer. Okay, so this didn't go so well. So they brought in something really big. Well, then we'll use support maybe. Okay. Two. And these submarines. I think the subs would do better supporting my vessels. I was also hoping these guys would get munched a bit better from the air attack. Not a lot of air going on up here. Oh, the Ark Royal. They're getting. Oh, that just took a unit out. Unfortunately, I don't have a good setting for getting reporting of air attacks against naval units, but we are doing a bunch of those. Well, they must have pounded this pretty hard with air. There. Not, not to, You should not just be sitting somewhere. And nice, don't need them just now. Alright, well, yeah, you surprisingly got through faster than some of the other units. And you're sitting there to just hold that open. The rest are hopefully moving on. Von Grimm. Without Googling, of course. Hello. I'm going to butcher this, I'm sure. Goncal. Oh, Graka. Careful, bicycle battalions, yeah. Does anybody know what's sort of special or interesting about Von Grimm? Without Googling, I know you could Google it, but anybody know? You know of at least two sort of interesting factoids or facts about him. At least I think they're interesting. Yeah, we'll take that. Another Mountain Division, nice. And Air Force HQ, so that's good. No one knows who Von Grimm really was. Okay, interesting. Like to learn. What's the knowledge base of that? No idea whose name this that. Okay, well, Von Grimm, the guy running that thing. When Goering falls out of favor in the last days of the Reich, he is dismissed from all posts for being a traitor or whatever. Von Grimm is put in charge of the Luftwaffe, so he is the final commander of the Luftwaffe. He gets his appointment in the bunker, in the Fuhrer bunker, and Berlin is surrounded. And, well, you know, he needs to try to run the Luftwaffe. Can't quite do it from the Fuhrer bunker. So, they have a very few airplanes left in Berlin at this point. And actually, sort of right around where this Brandenburg Gate is a sort of a long street in a park area. You played War Thunder. You played in a version of it that's all blown up. Well, it was sort of being blown up at the time, but they were using that street as a bit of an air base, air run. And so they wanted to get von Grimm out so that he could try to run whatever was left of the Luftwaffe. Berlin's already surrounded at this point. There isn't going to be much of the Luftwaffe left, but I guess he wanted the job. So they get Hannah Reich, the female pilot, in a Storch, one of those little observation planes that they had warehoused in the center of Berlin there. I think a few other little airplanes warehoused there. And it's one of the last flights out of Berlin that she, under enemy gunfire, in the middle of the day, all the Soviets, million plus Soviets surrounding Berlin, takes off and they fly out. There's two people crammed in this little Storch, and they take off and they fly these little flimsy aircraft and fly low out over Berlin and get him out. She gets out and she survives the war, and so does he. And he runs the Luftwaffe for a week or a month or something like that. But the last commander of the Luftwaffe up until the end of the war. So that's sort of who von Grimm is. Sort of the interesting bits where he sort of ends up in that whole thing. We just had a bit of a victory there. Okay, good. Well, that's not going terrible, but not going very great. Now that we're here, what we're going to do is attack with these guys, attack with these guys. These guys, let's switch background attack to there. Okay, well, good. We're breaking through the other side. Down. Oh, should have back there. We get just back in. Major defeat. Where were we defeated? Antwerpen. What was this early division got there? Okay, well, fine. It is a fairly fortified location, so we're going to let that be the moment. We'll punch it down. Naval HQ is fine, intercept is fine. probably accepted his job just to say that he was last year. Yeah, it could be, and it could have been he was in Berlin and didn't want to say no, if you know what I mean, to the group of SS killers standing around him or something at the time. Quite possibly. I don't know that they were there or anything, but that's sure a possibility that he felt it was one of those opportunities that you couldn't possibly say no to. And hey, maybe it also gets you out of Berlin too, which might be good for the health as well. You can fall back to there. You keep going on this way. So there's a million angry Soviets on the other side. There's 2 divisions of angry SS. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, those kind of things. Late in the war, those kind of things were happening. Okay, you push here towards Rotterdam. I think we're going to get into Amsterdam very fast. So yeah, you keep going there. Okay, let's save this. Hopefully this will work well. Flying a plane to fleet. Yeah, that would be true. Being a commander, you're more likely to get out. Well, we're going to keep these episodes sort of short, so we're going to be ending this, not the live stream, just the episode here. So I want to thank everyone for making it this far. I hope this look at the invasion of France is interesting in what can be done with Black Ice and Third Reich events. So see you next time for even more, yes, more Hearts of Iron.